She posted, "My body, my choice," with a bikini pic while on a girl's trip with her ex. I didn't comment, just canceled her return flight and changed the locks. She's been stranded at the airport for 6 hours calling me. But I'm at dinner with her sister. I, 31, male, was scrolling Instagram during lunch when I saw the post that ended my relationship. My girlfriend, Bianca, 29, in a tiny red bikini, champagne glass raised. Caption: "My body, my choice, living my best life with my girls." Normal post, right? Except for two things. First, she told me this was a girls-only spa weekend for her friend Meredith's birthday. Second, in the background of the photo, clear as day, was her ex, Hugo. The one she swore was ancient history. I zoomed in to be sure. Yep, Hugo's distinctive arm tattoo, the one that says "blessed" in cursive. He was literally in the pool behind her. I sat there, sandwich forgotten, scrolling through her stories. More bikini pics, group shots where she's pressed against Hugo. A video of them doing shots together. The girls in this girls' trip: Meredith, Bianca, Meredith's boyfriend Kyle, and Hugo. We'd been together 3 years, living in my condo for the last year and a half. She'd left Thursday morning, kissing me goodbye, promising to miss me so much during her relaxing spa weekend. I pulled up the airline app. Her return flight was Sunday evening, 6:15 p.m. 3 clicks later, I'd canceled it. Non-refundable ticket, not my problem anymore. Next, I called Luis, my building's concierge. "Hey Luis, I need a locksmith today. Can you arrange that?" "Everything okay, Mr. Raymond?" "Ex-girlfriend situation, she's out of town. Need the locks changed before she gets back." "Say no more, I'll have someone there by 3 p.m. Then I opened our text thread. Her last message from this morning. "Missing you, baby. Spa day is so relaxing, but would be better with you here." I didn't respond. Instead, I started packing her things. By 4 p.m., I had everything she owned in boxes by the door. Clothes, makeup, her exercise equipment, everything. Even folded it all neatly. I'm not a monster. Then I did something petty, maybe too petty, but I was hurt. I called her sister, Valentina. "Hey Val, you free for dinner Sunday around 6 a.m? Random but sure. Everything okay with you and Bianca? Just wanted to catch up. She's on her girls' trip. Figured we could hang out." "Cool. That new Italian place?" "Perfect. See you then." Valentina had no idea what was happening. She also had no idea her sister was using a girls' weekend as cover to vacation with her ex. The same ex who cheated on Bianca 2 years ago, which Valentina had helped her through. 5:47 p.m. Sunday. I'm sitting at the restaurant with Valentina, explaining the situation over appetizers. "She's where with who?" Val's voice went up 3 octaves. I showed her the Instagram posts. Her face went through several emotions: shock, anger, disappointment. That lying witch. She told me and Mom it was a spa weekend. She showed us the booking confirmation and everything. She probably did book a spa, just also booked Hugo. My phone started buzzing. 6:23 p.m., right on time. Bianca calling. I declined. More calls than texts. "Why isn't my ticket working?" "They say it's canceled. Call me." "This isn't funny. I'm stranded at the airport." Valentina looked at my phone. "You canceled her flight and changed the locks?" She sat back, processing. Then, "Good." The texts kept coming. "Raymond, answer your phone. I know you're mad about the posts, but I can explain. It's not what it looks like. The airline says you canceled it. I need to get home. This is kidnapping." That last one made Valentina snort wine through her nose. Kidnapping? She's at an airport, not tied up in a basement. Then Bianca tried another approach. "Baby, please, I love you." Hugo means nothing. It was just friends hanging out. "You're overreacting. My phone is dying. I have no money for another flight." Val read them over my shoulder. "No money? She works full-time. Where's her money?" "Spent it on the trip, probably." She knew I'd cover her bills this month, like always. "You pay her bills?" Was past tense. The calls started coming from other numbers. Meredith, Hugo, random airport phones. I answered one from the airport. "Finally, Rye, what the hell?" "Bianca, we're done. You lied about the trip. You're with your ex. Your stuff is packed." "It's not like that. We're just friends. You're being crazy." "My body, my choice, remember? Well, my home, my choice. Find your own way back." "You can't just strand me here." "I'm not stranding you anywhere. You're an adult with a job. Figure it out." "I'll call the police." "For what? Canceling a ticket I paid for? Good luck with that." I hung up. Valentina was typing furiously on her phone. I'm telling Mom. She needs to know what Bianca's really been doing. 20 minutes later, Val's phone rang. Their mom. Put it on speaker, I said. Valentina, what's this about Bianca and Hugo? Val explained everything. The spa weekend, the Instagram posts, the canceled flight. Their mom's response. Good for Raymond, maybe being stranded will teach her something. Even her own mother was done with her crap. By 8 p.m., the messages had evolved. I'm sleeping at the airport. This is abuse. I'll sue you. You'll regret this. Hugo is laughing at you. I never loved you anyway. Actually, I've been seeing him for months. That last one was probably meant to hurt me. Instead, it was evidence. Val screenshot everything for when she tries to spin this later. 10:00 p.m. A call from an unknown number. I almost didn't answer, but Val grabbed my phone. Hello, who's this? Bianca's voice. Confused. Your sister, who you lied to. Val, why are you with Rye? Having dinner. Unlike you, he actually told the truth about his plans tonight. This is between me and him. No, this is between you and everyone you lied to. Mom knows, by the way. About Hugo, about the fake spa weekend, about all of it. Silence. Then, you turned my family against me. I took the phone. You turned them against yourself. I just told the truth. I'm still at the airport and I need help. Ask Hugo. Oh, wait, he took a different flight, didn't he? Left you there alone? She started crying, ugly crying. Please, Rye, I'm sorry. I messed up. I love you. It was a mistake. Which part? The lying, the cheating, the my body, my choice post while you're pressed against your ex? I didn't cheat. We just hung out in bikinis doing shots while lying to me about where you were. That's cheating in my book. Where am I supposed to go? That's a you problem. Your stuff will be in storage unit 42B at Secure Store. You have 30 days to get it. Don't come to my home, Bianca. I hung up and blocked her number. Valentina raised her glass. To trash taking itself out. We clinked glasses. By the time I got home, she'd made it back. How? According to the doorman, she'd convinced some businessman she met at the airport bar to buy her a ticket. Showed up at my building at 11:30 p.m., mascara running, demanding to be let in. Luis, the absolute legend, refused. Mr. Raymond was very clear, you're not a resident anymore. She made a scene. Security footage showed her kicking the door, screaming about her rights, threatening to sue everyone. Luis called the police when she wouldn't leave. She spent the night in holding for trespassing and disturbing the peace. As I write this, it's been 24 hours since she landed. Her Instagram is full of vague posts about toxic men and surviving abuse. The comments aren't going her way, though. Someone leaked the original bikini pic with Hugo. Hard to play victim when you're posting thirst traps with your ex. Valentina sent me a text this morning. She called Mom begging for money. Mom told her to ask Hugo, then hung up. My body, my choice, absolutely. My home, my choice, definitely. My life without lying, cheating girlfriends, priceless. Hugo can have her. Something tells me he won't want her either. Not when she's not a free vacation funded by another man. Update 1. 72 hours later, the entitlement train didn't just go off the rails, it exploded. When reality hit that I wasn't taking her back, Bianca went from victim to villain at warp speed. She showed up at the storage facility Monday morning with Hugo and a U-Haul. Problem, she didn't have the access code. I'd texted it to Valentina to give to her, but Bianca had burned that bridge by calling Val a traitor, backstabbing witch. The facility manager called me. Sir, there's a woman here claiming you're holding her belongings hostage. She's making quite a scene. Does she have the access code? No, she says you changed it to lock her out. I texted it to her sister since she blocked me. She can get it from her. She's saying she'll call the police. Tell her to go ahead, everything's documented. 20 minutes later, I got a call from an officer. Explained the situation, provided screenshots of me sending the code to Valentina. The officer told Bianca she needed to contact her sister or wait for the 30-day abandonment period. She left empty-handed, but not before keying a car in the parking lot. Unfortunately for her, it was the manager's car, and they had cameras. By Monday night, she had started a full smear campaign. When narcissists punish you for being happy. Emotional abuse is real. Stranding someone at an airport is criminal. He was always jealous of my friendships. Red flag I ignored. But Hugo had already shown his true colors. Remember how he left her at the airport? Well, he was already posting pics with another girl from the same resort. Turns out he'd met someone else on the trip and extended his stay. Bianca's best friend, Jade, who wasn't on the trip, commented, "Girl, didn't you tell me this was a spa weekend? Why was Hugo there?" Bianca deleted the comment. Jade screenshot it first and made her own post. When your best friend lies to everyone, then plays victim. I'm done. Tuesday morning, Bianca's boss, Diane, called me. We'd met at company parties, always got along. "Raymond, I'm sorry to bother you, but did Bianca really get arrested Sunday night for trespassing at your building after I asked her not to come?" "Yes." She called in saying she had a family emergency. The emergency was her getting caught cheating and facing consequences. Diane sighed. "She's already on thin ice for calling out sick last month when she was actually in Vegas. This might be the last straw." Plot twist. Bianca had used her spa weekend PTO days. When Diane checked Instagram and saw beach pool pics instead of spa treatments, that was it. Terminated for lying about PTO usage. Hugo's new girl, Serena, was petty in the best way. Posted a series of stories. When he tells you his ex is crazy but she's actually at the resort with him. Ladies, if he'll cheat with you, he'll cheat on you. Anyway, thanks for the free drinks, Hugo. Blocking you now. Then she DM'd me. "Sorry, your ex is trash. Hugo told me you were abusive and controlling, but girl showed up to girls' weekend with him, so math wasn't mathing. Thought you should know he's been in her DMs for months." She sent screenshots. Hugo had been texting Bianca since April. Explicit messages, pictures, plans to meet up, all while she was living in my condo, sleeping in my bed, spending my money. Bianca's mom called me Wednesday. "Raymond, I'm mortified. We raised her better than this." "I know you did, Mrs. C. She's been lying to everyone, told us you were controlling, jealous. We believed her. I'm so sorry." "Not your fault." "She has to move home. We said only if she gets therapy and shows pay stubs from a new job." She hung up on us. Even her parents were done enabling her. As of now, homeless. Couch surfing with the few friends who still believe her lies. Jobless, fired for PTO fraud. Hugo-less. He blocked her after she embarrassed him by getting arrested. Stuff still in storage. Too proud to ask Valentina for the code. Posting increasingly unhinged rants about surviving narcissistic abuse. Meanwhile, I'm sleeping amazing in my drama-free condo, getting texts from Valentina with family tea. Mom uninvited her from Thanksgiving, focusing on work without constant chaos. Considering adopting a dog, always wanted one. She was allergic. Another lie. Her cousin Maria works at the resort. Saw the drama online and reached out. "Hey Raymond, saw what happened, just thought you should know." She charged the entire trip to the room, like $3,200 in food, drinks, and activities. Put it under Hugo's name. He's fighting the charges since he didn't authorize it. Resort is going after her for fraud. So she's about to add credit card fraud to her resume. You can't make this stuff up. More coming soon. Heard through the grapevine, she's trying to start a GoFundMe. Final update. 2 weeks later, the spectacular finale to Bianca's journey from my body. My choice to my choices have consequences was more satisfying than I could have imagined. She actually did it. Created a GoFundMe. Helped me escape abusive situation and rebuild my life. The description was a masterpiece of fiction. Claimed I financially controlled her while she lived rent-free. Said I isolated her from friends who she lied to about the trip. Accused me of abandoning her in a foreign country. It was a domestic flight. Stated she needed $10,000 for safe housing and therapy. Goal, $10,000. Raised, $40. The comments destroyed her. Jade posted the screenshots of Bianca admitting the trip was with Hugo. Valentina linked the bikini posts with timestamps. Someone found Hugo's posts with the other girl. Maria commented about the resort fraud situation. GoFundMe shut it down within 48 hours for fraudulent claims. Remember that $3,200 she charged to Hugo's room? Yeah, that came back to bite hard. The resort contacted her demanding payment. She ignored them. They sent it to collections. She ignored that too. Then they filed criminal charges for fraud. She got arrested at her temp call center job she'd gotten out of desperation. Perp walked out in front of everyone. Her new coworker, Liv, tweeted the whole thing. Hugo, trying to save himself, provided the resort with their text messages, proving she planned to charge everything to his room without permission. Even sent them a voice note where she laughed about making him pay, literally. Her parents bailed her out, but with conditions. I know because Mrs. C called me. We're done enabling her. She comes home, gets therapy, or she's on her own. What did she choose? She said they were toxic and unsupportive, so she's on her own. They cut her off completely. No money, no car insurance, no phone plan, nothing. The storage unit finale, day 29 of the 30-day storage period. Still hadn't gotten her stuff. Valentina finally texted her the code. Storage code is 58847. You have 24 hours before it's considered abandoned. Don't contact me again. Bianca showed up at hour 23 with some random dude she'd met on Tinder. Tried to get him to pay the $50 late fee. He left when he realized she was using him for money and transport. She had to leave half her stuff because she couldn't carry it all. The facility donated what remained to Goodwill. The ultimate karma. Last week I ran into Hugo at a coffee shop. Awkward but revealing conversation. Hey man, sorry about everything. You mean stealing my girlfriend? Bro, she told me you guys were done. Said you were emotionally abusive, controlling. I believed her. When did she tell you this? Like April? She'd been texting me for months about how miserable she was, while living in my condo, rent-free. His face changed. She lived with you? She said she had her own place, but you were stalking her, so she crashed with you sometimes for safety. The lies ran deep. Hugo sighed. She did the same thing when we dated. Lived with me, cheated with some gym bro, played victim when I kicked her out. I'm an idiot for believing she changed. We're both idiots. At least you didn't get fraud charges. We actually ended up talking for an hour, comparing notes. The patterns were identical. The lies, the victim playing, the entitlement, the cheating. She'd run the same playbook on both of us. Where is she now? According to the gossip network. Living in a sketchy motel that rents by the week, working at a gas station. Only place that didn't run a background check. Dating some 50-year-old she met on a sugar daddy site. Still posting inspirational quotes about rising from ashes. Banned from the resort chain entirely. Has court dates for the fraud charges. Lost 90% of her followers after the GoFundMe scandal. Life is peaceful. Renovated the spare room she used as a closet into a home office. Started dating someone new. Petra, who actually has her own place, own car, own life. She laughed when I told her this story and said, "The bar is literally underground and some people still bring shovels." Valentina and I are still friends. She apologized again for her sister's behavior. Their whole family basically disowned Bianca. She's not invited to any holidays or family events until she gets serious help and makes amends. Mrs. C sent me a Christmas card with a note. Thank you for treating our daughter better than she deserved. We're sorry she didn't appreciate it. 3 days ago from the number I didn't recognize. Ray, it's B. I know you hate me, but I'm pregnant. It's yours from before the trip. I need help. Please. I didn't respond, but I did forward it to my lawyer. He laughed. She's really trying the fake pregnancy card. Classic. Don't worry. If she's actually pregnant, we'll demand a paternity test. Spoiler, it won't be yours. How's he so sure? Because I had a vasectomy 2 years ago. Never told her because we weren't planning kids anyway, but now, best decision I ever made. Lessons learned. 1. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. 2. My body, my choice doesn't mean my consequence is your problem. 3. Cheaters always claim their ex was controlling to justify their behavior. 4. The truth always comes out, especially in the age of social media. 5. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting someone face reality without your support. She wanted to live her best life with her body, her choice. Cool. She can live it from a motel room with fraud charges and no family support. Thanks for following this wild ride, Reddit. Remember, you can't post thirst traps with your ex, then cry abandonment when your current partner walks away. My home, my choice, and I choose peace.